In today's video, we're going to talk all about why you should start your email list now. Start sending. This is probably the number one challenge that a lot of people have. And it's a big problem because when you don't have a list, you're thinking, what am I going to say? Who am I going to say it to? Why would I spend time writing a newsletter that's just going to go to myself and my mom and my wife and my best friend? It's okay. The point of it is get into that cadence now. Start sending now because that newsletter and that subscription list is actually an asset in your business. All right, let's get into it. My name is Chris Milton. I run 323 Media. And in this series, we talk about the things you need to do to launch and to grow and to get your business started so you can get to that first goal that you have, that first plateau. There are a lot of things, including email, that get left too late because they feel like they need it in their business, or there's a founder who comes to us and says, I feel like I should be doing this because my competitors are. And it's not to say you need to be doing everything, but I would strongly encourage you to get your newsletter going. And the reason for that is really simple. Newsletters themselves have been a really underrated aspect of all businesses. And I think they lost popularity because there was so much growth in marketing tech for different forms of communication, namely having SMS marketing, having different messenger platforms like Facebook Messenger start dominating, and then having different chatbots and now AI. Communication has really changed the landscape of what we need to do for our businesses to keep in touch with people. And that's really the difference. The difference that I feel is email is still a communication tool rather than those other platforms are a sales tool. If you want to inform someone of a sale that's happening and you want a direct response and a sale happening within a couple of hours, that's what your SMS list is for. That's what your messenger list is for. If you want somebody to be communicating with your customer service team, that's what your chatbot is for on your website. There's different purposes for all of the different things that you can do in your business. However, the one thing you can do that helps you get more reviews, helps you get more referrals, and helps you have so much more customer confidence is that newsletter. The things that you talk about don't really matter. It matters that they're talking about things that matter to you, that matter to the business, that you're passionate about, and things that your customers who you know best are probably interested in. And I think that we can't overestimate what that's worth. We've seen so many different brands in any space grow because the place that they grow is with passion. The person who's got the most authority in the space is by far the most passionate about that particular subject. We see book deals come, TV deals, the most followers on any sort of social media account. That level of influence comes because the passion was shared. I can purposely say that I am by far not the most passionate marketing person in the space because I'm definitely not the one on camera who's got the most energy and the most lively editing and all of that. But I do have practical experience and the ability to share with you what works. And in this case, the thing I want to share with you is Beehive. And it's a newsletter platform that is extremely easy to use, but it has growth tools that are automatically built in. My favorite feature is the referral tool that is built in there so that you can actually have people read and share with their friends. If those people sign up, then it tracks that and you have different rewards that are built in. This, in my mind, works way better than someone coming into your business as a coffee shop and them getting the 10th coffee for free. Yeah, it's loyalty, but it's not necessarily growth. That's retaining dollars being spent in your business. This is something that I think is more of a tool that we see companies using and even businesses being built on. The Skim, the Hustle, Morning Brew, they're all newsletter businesses. And the idea is that there's something of value that they're talking about that is shared with their audience and a very specific audience. These are things that you already have as a business that is relatively small, trying to grow, and that's passionate about a specific thing. You check the same boxes as the newsletter businesses do, and that's why I think you should be starting your newsletter, even if you don't have a whole lot. The other aspect of it is we live in a society where there's some people who will always tell you your best customers are always going to be your circle of influence that you currently have. that's not necessarily true, and that's not necessarily the best advice, because you could come out of the gate and have a really strong launch because all of your friends and family are supporting you, and your first month is incredible. And then it kind of falls off because they're not actually your best targeted customers. And in this case, being able to leverage the people that want to support you without having a transaction that's necessarily built into the offer, this is a great way to be able to have your business grow with your audience and people having you top of mind. If we continue with that coffee shop example, when somebody's looking for an alternative to getting Starbucks or getting Timmy's, your coffee shop should be top of mind. And you talking about the new recipes or the new beans that you've brought in or something special that's happening like a live music night, those are things that get people talking about what you're doing, why you're doing it, and why they should be supporting you. So activate that network that you have, do it with a newsletter, and be able to get those referrals continuing to grow, and then have some incentives in there. Maybe the coffee shop's going to give away a free coffee after the 10th referral instead of after the 10th coffee purchased. Think about that. Think about the ways that you would love to have your ideal customer. And then the evolution of that is, how would you like to have somebody talk about your business? Well, give them that information in a newsletter format. Beehive is a platform that gives you all of these different tools that allow you to create growth, allow you to have an SEO presence because all of your newsletters are saved blog posts on your landing page. Signups are incredibly easy, and the design tools that are in there allow you to build a brand and a layout that looks incredible. It's an easy way for you to build your marketing presence. I think it gives you a really great web presence that also has more clout that you can have from a ranking perspective than other tools that are out there that are sending newsletters. And more importantly, I think it's the right thing for your business. If you forget to send and you don't have something to talk about, you can look back at your archives and maybe recap something or resend your first newsletter now that you've gone from 10 subscribers to 150. There's so many different ways that this is a way, there's so many different ways that this can be an asset in your business. And keep in mind, those companies that I listed before, they've all gone through massive growth curves simply because of the content in their newsletters and are worth millions. As an asset that can be added onto your business, maybe it's a secondary way to add new product lines or different services that you're interested or testing. This is a great way to do it and create a VIP list of the people that really care. So there is a link below. It is a referral link for our newsletter as well for Tactics Marketing. But sign up if you're a business, get your newsletter started. It's really easy. Their team is excellent at support, and I have been so impressed with how their founder, Tyler, has guided them on this journey as they've gone from a small, tiny company to now probably the leading growth newsletter platform in the industry. So check it out. I think it's a great fit for any small business. All right, until next time, see you in the next video.